the session from my side and let me share the screen. Fine guys, so log shipping is very simple guys. Okay, so log shipping is very simple, right? So regularly every 15 minutes your backup job will take the log backup of the primary database and it will keep it inside shared location, and your copy job, okay, will take the backups. Okay, already backups will be copied, right? To this location it was taken, right? So it took the backups from this shared location and it will copy to this local folder, and your restore job will take the backups from this local folder and it is going to be applied on the secondary database. So as continuously log backups are going to be restored, the secondary database state would be restoring state or standby state. Okay, if you need secondary readable, you can go for secondary as standby state read only mode. If you don't need readable secondary, then you can go for restoring state. Okay, while configuring, I'll show you no recovery state and standby state. 90% it will be no recovery state only. Standby state is very less, very rarely you can see the standby state secondary. Log shipping secondary standby will be very less. Okay, 90% it will be no recovery state, which once your backup has been restored with no recovery, what is the state of the database? It will be in restoring state. So that's why 90 you are not allowed to access secondary database. If your secondary database state is restoring state, no one can access secondary database. Why? Because we have already discussed it, right? You cannot access restoring state database. You cannot open it. You cannot see what is there inside the database and all, right? This is how your log shipping will work, guys. Any issues, any doubts here?
Sir, even if you want to see the data in the secondary, how?
No, not possible. That is not possible, as that secondary database will be in restoring state. If you want to go for standby mode, then you can see the objects. Okay, but in the standby mode, only select queries will run on the secondary database. Right? If you want to see, then the only option is you have to fail over. If you fail over, secondary will become online, primary will become secondary, then you can see the data. But only to see the data, who will do the failover and all. If something happened, then only we'll do the failover. Okay, so now we have a high availability for this database, something like disaster recovery. Okay, say for example, if something happened on this main database. Let me go with this one. Okay, just a recovery, that's what I'm saying. Okay, nothing, this is a fire symbol. If something happened to my primary database, okay, something happened means your primary database is down, or it was corrupted, or something happened to your database, okay, or the server catches fires, something, okay, then we have a secondary database. Then you can immediately bring the secondary database online, so that the application will be connected to the secondary database, so application won't be down. Yes, in the log shipping there is some latency. Okay, there are a lot of challenges are there with the log shipping. Mainly, it's a old technology. How many secondaries are maintaining? You can go for 4 secondaries at a time. Okay, you can go for 4 secondary servers. For any primary server, you can go for 4 secondary servers in log shipping. Right? Fine. So here, okay, so in the log shipping, we have some challenges as discussed. It's very old technology. Like when SQL Server is introduced, okay, at the same time itself, log shipping is also introduced. So very cheap technology. Cheap means like for small applications, you can configure it. Critical applications, people won't go for log shipping. A lot of latency is there in the log shipping. So latency means if any record comes to the primary, it will take a lot of time to reach secondary. So it's not like instant high availability. It's not instant high availability like instant noodles. It's not like instant high availability. So again, it will take time to, okay, like sync the records between your primary and secondary. So latency is there. So 90% is nowadays 90%, not 90%, is 80% people are not using the log shipping. but it's always good to have knowledge. Don't know in which organization you will be. Either you may be a member of 80 percentage or member of 20 percentage of the organization. So not sure, right? Not only today, tomorrow, after 1 year you want to change the job, then also you, it should be helpful, right? So learn each and every high availability very clearly. Okay, if you have clarity, okay, again in the interview you are going to get questions, okay, in the log shipping, and also make sure you are perfect in all HADR concepts. Right, guys?
If
Yeah, tell me.
break the log shipping,
Hmm.
in that time all the jobs are running
Sorry,
in primary and
if
if we want to break the log shipping,
hmm,
if we restore the log file in secondary side,
okay,
in that time log shipping breaks, no?
jobs will run.
Jobs
Okay,
will run.
you
Okay,
have to
if
stop the jobs in case if you're doing failover.
yeah, okay.
I'll tell you about the failover and all. Nothing to worry. Okay, right? Clear, guys? Any issues, any doubts in the log shipping? Please, if you have any questions, let me know. Who is this money, G, guys? Who is this money? Money? Can you please, okay, identify yourself? I guess you are unmute, right? Where is Money G? Disconnected, huh? Guys,
Yeah,
please
disconnected, sir.
don't log in with different names. Okay, again, like sometimes you may share this link with friends and all. If anyone connected, okay, I'm going to disconnect you and him also as well. Don't share the meeting links with any. I can easily I'll keep on monitoring the participants, guys. Don't think I won't monitor. I'll keep on monitoring. If anyone wants to connect, let me know. I am going to add him, but it's not a proper way of, okay, joining without approvals and all. Okay, I'm just, if he let me know, if money is let me know, then I can happily allow him. Okay, depends upon the conditions and all. But again, don't join with the different names also. It will create a lot of confusion for me. Whatever name you gave it to me, join with the same name. Even though you are joining from phone also, join with the same name. Don't join with the different names. Right, fine. Yeah, if service browser is not up and running, means SQL Server will start or not. It doesn't matter. Okay, Hassan, I don't know why you are getting these many doubts. Okay, it doesn't matter. So service browser is completely different. It will help you to connect to the server only. If browser is down, also nothing will happen to your SQL Server. It will be up and running. These things you have to observe from your side. Okay, these things and all you have to observe from your side. Right, fine. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any doubts, guys?
That means browser is down means nothing, but we are not unable to restore the logs to second
No,
log.
no, no. That is different. Browser is not useful for restoring the logs and all. Browser is only responsible to connect to the server remotely. That's it.
Okay, okay. User connection purpose only browser can use.
That's it. Only
So
connection purpose, not for restoring, not for SQL Server. Only for
okay,
connect to the
ultimately that
server
will be copied
remotely.
to second.
Sorry.
The from shared folder to destination node, logs will be copied. Even the
Yes.
browser is
That's
not.
even browser is up and running
Yeah.
or not running also, it will be copied. Okay, that doesn't matter.
So,
Browser won't interact any service. Okay, any feature. It will simply help you to connect to the server remotely from one server to another server.
Janu. Janu. My Jana.
Yeah, any questions, guys?
What are the topics remaining, sir?
I'll tell you, not that one. Okay,
Clustering,
forget about that. Okay, a lot of topics remaining, guys. Okay, so forget about it. As
Is
of
it
now,
shared folder or shared disk?
shared folder, not shared disk.
Okay.
Okay, any questions here, please? Any questions, guys? Right. So if no questions, let's proceed for the 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Right. Okay, fine. Let me proceed for configuring the log shipping. Okay, so let me do that. What we can do is first we have to create a database. Okay, steps. Okay, let me tell you the steps. First, we'll create a database in the primary server node 1. Okay, then what we are going to do, create some tables, 1 or 2 tables, not an issue, 1 or 2 tables. Okay, just for the testing purpose, that's it. Right. And then next, what we have to take,
No,
we have to initialize the secondary database, guys. Remember this step, very important. Initializing secondary database, very important step. This is common for your log shipping, common for your mirroring, common for your always on as well. This step we are going to do in 3 HADR solutions. The same step we'll do in the log shipping, same step we'll do in the mirroring, same step we'll do in the always on also. What is initializing secondary? We'll take full and log backup. Okay, we'll take full and log backup on the primary database and we'll copy those files to the secondary server. Okay, then we'll restore the backups, full backup and log backup. Okay, we'll restore the full backup and log backup. Okay, with no recovery in the secondary server. We are going to restore full and log backup with no recovery in the secondary server. This is called initializing the secondary database. We'll initialize the secondary database today. If we have some time, we are going to configure the log shipping as well. Otherwise, we'll configure log shipping in the next class, tomorrow's class. Okay, so before doing that, let me create this setup, right? I have to create shared folder in my node 1. I have to create local folder, right? So let me create these folders in my node 1 and node 2. Let me go to my node 1 and let me log into this machine.
also please explain about the prerequisites for log shipping.
Log shipping prerequisites, main prerequisite is, okay, the database recovery model should be full, not simple. Why it is not simple? Why only full?
Because in simple
Simple
log
recovery
backups are
model,
not
log
possible.
backups are
Very
wanted.
good. Okay, in simple recovery model, log backups are not possible. And again, you cannot configure log shipping on Express Edition. In the Express Edition, you don't have agent service. If there is no agent, there is no SQL Server jobs concept, right? So it's not possible to configure log shipping in the SQL Server Express Edition. If you still need log shipping in the Express Edition, you can go for alternate ways like using job scheduler and all. You can do that, but it's not a better way. It's not a recommended way. Okay, agent should be up and running. Database recovery model should be full. Okay, what else? The same server, same version should be there. Okay, you can configure log shipping between same versions are recommended. Okay, so if you want to configure log shipping between 2012, is it possible? Can I configure log shipping between two 2012 instances? Is it possible? Is
The
it possible?
same the same version is possible, sir. 2012.
Possible.
Same
Okay.
version.
Can I configure log shipping between 2012 to 2017? Is it possible?
Yes,
Yes,
possible.
possible.
Okay. So can I configure log shipping between 2017 to 2012?
Not possible.
Not
No,
possible.
not
Not
possible.
possible. Why? Because lower version to higher version, you can take the backups and you can restore it. You can configure log shipping between two different versions also, but the condition should be lower to higher only you can do that. Higher to lower, you cannot do that. Okay, so it can be primary, primary can be 2012 and secondary can be 2017. Why? Because backups are going to restore from primary to secondary happily. 2012 to 2017, you can restore the backups. But primary can be 2017 and secondary, sorry, primary can be 2019 and secondary can be 2017. In that case, log shipping won't work. Okay, so what is the issue with the first case? Imagine it is my 2012 and it is running on 2017. You can configure the log shipping, but is it recommended? It's not recommended. Why it's not recommended? It's only act as a single failover option. If something happened, you can immediately fail over to 2017. But after failing over to 2017, again you have to create standby for this primary data. Now it became primary database. After failover, roles are going to be exchanged. Now this will become primary, this will become secondary. Now, once the failover is done, 2017 will become primary. Now, where is the standby for the secondary primary database? Where is the standby? Again, you cannot configure reverse log shipping with the 2012. Why? Because you cannot, you have to take the full and log backup of 2017 database. You have to restore in 2012 instance, which is not possible. So usually 99% no one will configure like that. In case if you are doing any migration kind of thing, in that situations only will configure, okay, log shipping between two versions, that two lower to higher only it is possible, right? Again, you have to create shared folder and local folder. These are common, guys. Whatever things we have discussed, those are all prerequisites only. Fine, clear?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, fine. So let
And
me
permissions and everything should be all right.
permissions
Or
and all.
access.
Permissions and all, usually we are going to use service account. Service account will have a local sysadmin account. Okay, this local sysadmin accounts will help us to read the data, write the data from that folder to that folder, so no issues. If you still need what are the exact permissions I want, go for Microsoft documents. There you can see what are the exact permissions you need. Okay, right, fine. Let's go with this one. Let's try to configure. I'm going to create one database here on my
One more
primary.
doubt, sir.
Sorry.
One more doubt, sir. Here we are using two nodes, sir. ఇంకొక
Yes.
నోడ్ మనం ఒకవేళ
So yes, you can
ఇంకొక
add for
నోడ్
the same primary database. You can add up to 4 secondary nodes.
ఆఫ్టర్
You can
ఇప్పుడు ఈ
you can create 4 secondary copies for the same database.
సార్ ఐ గాట్ ఇట్ సార్. మన ప్రీవియస్ చెప్పారు కదా సార్ 4 అని. అయితే నా డౌట్ ఇక్కడ మీరు రెండు టూల్స్ ని కాన్ఫిగర్ చేశారు. లాక్ షిఫ్టింగ్ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేసేసిన తర్వాత సక్సెస్ఫుల్ గా. సో లేటర్ మనం ఇంకొక నోడ్ ని యాడ్ చేయొచ్చు later.
After configuring, after yes, you can add it. You can add it. Okay, after configuring log shipping also you can add it. Okay, but again you have to follow same procedure, right? Clear? Clear? Is your doubt clear, or any doubts? Still you have any issues? Okay, fine. So let me go with the,
Whenever you want to configure more secondaries, we have to start initialize, right?
yes,
For
you have to
that
start
one.
same pro. That's what we are discussing. Again, you have to go for same procedure. If you want to add one more means, you have to again go for same procedure.
Okay, can we keep one secondary as a restoring another secondary as
Yeah,
a
happily you can keep it. One as secondary, one secondary as restoring, one secondary you can keep it as a standby mode.
Oh,
You can keep it, no problem. Right. Okay, fine. So let me quickly create the database so that at least we can complete us initializing secondary database today. So no hurry. Tomorrow I'll show you how to configure. Now I'm going to simply create a database. Will take 10 minutes time, guys. Okay. So again, HADR classes will be exactly 7 to 8:45, 8:50. It will be there. Okay. Please prepare accordingly. Right. First, what I'm going to do, I'm going to, as per this diagram, I have to create shared folder on node 1 and local folder on node 2, right? So let me create shared folder on node 1. Let me go to my node 1 machine. This is my node 1, and let me create one folder in any of this. Okay. Let me open my computer. Okay, C drive. Okay, Control Shift N is the shortcut to create new folder. Log ship shared. Okay. So I just created this folder. This is normal folder. I have to share this folder. Right click, properties, and sharing. Share. Here usually I have to give permissions to, okay, my primary server service account. I have to give permissions to my primary server service account. Why? Because primary server service account is responsible to take the backups, is responsible to read the data from the disk, to write the data to the disk. I have to give explicitly I have to give permissions to the primary server service account, but I don't want to confuse. In the organization will give like that only, but in our scenario, at least to make you confirm, okay, at least to make you comfortable, I am going to give permissions to everyone, so that this person, everyone means everyone can access the shared location, and they can read the data and they should write the data. So I'm just giving read write permissions to this everyone. Okay, just click on share, automatically this folder will be shared. Once we have configured log shipping, okay, as discussed, we have already discussed, usually service accounts are going to take the backups. Okay, so I have to give permissions to the service account here on this folder, but sometimes you may be confused, so I'm giving everyone as a read and write access. Nothing to worry here. Simply, in case if you get clarity, just give only service account, primary server service account, give read write access. Okay, how can we do that? I guess you know, right? So you can do that. Just you can add service account name here, SQL underscore, what is the service account name? SVC underscore PRD, PRD underscore SVC add. Okay, you can see here it was added, and you can give read write permission. Either you can do this one or this one. In the organization will follow this method. Okay, we are going to add service account, okay, read write access and share it. Anything is fine, one thing is also fine. Okay, right, just copy this. No need to copy. Now we are not going to configure log shipping, right? Sorry, AD.
ఏడి గ్రూప్ కూడా ఇవ్వచ్చా సార్? మనం యాక్టివ్ డేట్ లో ఉన్న యూజర్స్ కూడా ఇవ్వచ్చా? We are the part
No,
of
no,
the
no,
AD
no.
group.
See, if you give AD, they are not going to see. For example, imagine I have created Bhaskar, okay, in the AD group member, right? Even though Bhaskar connected to SQL server, Bhaskar initiated the backup. Still, in the backend, on behalf of Bhaskar, the service account will take the backup. There is no use of giving permissions to AD group. Got the point? No need to give permissions to your DBA group. Not required. Any one of your DBA member is going to initiate the backup. At the end of the day, your service account will take the backup, not your, okay, DBA. DBA will help you to initiate the backup. That's it. On behalf of this DBA, the service account will read the data, write the data. That's what we have discussed, right? So you actually, if I want to say clearly, some organization they will follow, okay, one service account for database engine, one service account for agent service. So to which service account I have to give permissions, guys?
Agent.
Agent service account. So I don't want to confuse you. If I just tell all these things again, you will be confused. That's why I asked you to add everyone. If still, okay, you need clarity, what you can do is you can only add agent service account. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Now I got the point. Let me open. Last time I just changed only for database engine, right? I haven't changed it for agent service. Okay, right. Let me change for agent service as well. This is my agent. Yes, it is still running on NT service only, right? You can see here, agent NT service. It is still, your SQL server is running on your, where is it? Okay, prod service account, and my agent is running on, okay, NT service account. This is not correct. Okay, I have to change it. My log shipping won't fail. Why my log shipping won't fail?
Agent is up and running.
Agent is up and running. That's fine. But I gave permissions to everyone, right? So it won't
Everyone,
fail.
correct.
Yeah. Okay. Double click on it and log on. Let me change to agent as well, guys. It's mandatory. Go for this one, administrator and password. Entire directory. Okay. And SQL underscore.
Without changing this service account, can we give permissions there in share folder for this NT service?
Without changing the service account.
So, so now we are changing service account, right? This NT service. So we can give permission in share folder, right, for this service account.
No, but actually, yeah, you can give it. Yeah, that's fine. You can give permissions to that share folder, but it is running on NT service, right? You can give permissions on shared folder for NT service also.
Yeah, that will be fine, right?
Yeah, that will be fine. This is also fine, but actually this is preferred. Okay, why? Because in the organization, say, agent service account and database engine service account should be same, right? So that's why we
Oh.
usually go with this method. Okay. So I just changed service account for my SQL server. You can see under SQL prod SVC it is running. Agent also it is running for SQL prod SVC. Okay. Right. If you want, just restart it. It's an agent service, right? Nothing will happen. Right. Let me do the same thing for my node 2 as well. You can do it from your configuration manager also. You can change service account from your configuration manager also. Log on, browse, okay, and locations. 1, 2, 3. Okay, enter directory. Okay, and SQL underscore PRD. Let me check. We'll get sometimes yes. Okay, and password 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and apply. Oh yes. Right. Okay, it was restarted. Okay, fine. So let me go to this node 1 again. Let me resume the setup. Right, I just created the shared location in my node 1 and I gave permissions to my service account. Okay, this is the shared location and I gave permissions to my service account. It is having read and write access, so your service account will take the backups to this location. Right, what are the other things that we have to configure? Go to node 2, create a local folder, just a local folder, normal folder. How you are going to create a normal folder? You can create it. Control Shift and logship local. Okay, so the backups here you can see, right? So this is my node 1, right? So first it will take the backups to this shared folder. Then your copy job, backup job will take the backups to this shared folder, and your copy job will copy the backups from shared location to this local folder. Okay, then your restore job is going to restore the backups from this local folder to your SQL server. This is how it will work. Okay, so quickly create. Let me, okay, it's already 850. Okay, that's fine. What we can do is service account changes service.msc or configuration. Which way is better? Anything is better. Prefer configuration manager. If not, go for services.msc. Okay, as a DBA we'll use configuration manager. If not, you can go for services. Sometimes configuration manager, some challenges are there. Okay, so that's why we usually use services.ms. Anything is fine, whichever like interface is fine for you. You can go for any interface like services.msc or configuration manager. Anything is fine. Right, okay, that's fine. We are ready. Okay, so now I'm not going to do anything. So freshly tomorrow we'll start the setup. Tomorrow we'll create one database. I'll take the full and log backup of the database. I'll restore in the secondary. Then I'm going to start configuring the log shipping. Okay, right?
Also, can you explain this monitor servers also?
Monitor server.
We should only.
We don't have any setup monitor. Like usually you can use primary server as a monitor server, Nagraj. Okay, so you can, in case if you have any third server, you want to add third server, you can add third server as a monitor server. Okay, so 99% we are going to we don't add any third server for monitor. Why? Because only for monitoring, who will spend again licensing on Windows machine, on licensing on SQL server. So we'll use, okay, node 1 primary node as a monitor server itself.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, so that's it guys. In case of any questions, you can ping me in the WhatsApp and you can, okay, and that's it for today. We'll connect tomorrow by sharp 7 a.m. Okay, then we are going to continue the log shipping process and all. Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, this Saturday, do we have any classes?
This Saturday, yes, we have classes on Saturday. Till the course is going to end, we have classes on Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday both?
Not Sunday, only Saturday.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. Thank you guys. Bye.